Hey everybody, Vince Dowd, the founder of Serene Investor and hijackmind.com. I'm going to come back here in just a moment and talk to you about Ripple. And Ripple is a cryptocurrency that is being utilized right now by the banking industry. And there was some news out yesterday, so I wanted to share it with you. We're going to come back and talk about Ripple and talk about how you can maybe take advantage of the move and the forthcoming move that may be on its way here in 2018. We'll be right back. Okay, let's get right into it. First of all, I'm going to take you over to the browser, so hopefully you can see this right now. Let's start off with the charts. So Ripple is the name of the company, and the actual cryptocurrency is XRP. You can see it here on the chart up at the top left. It says XRP USD. So just like the currency market, they're rating this token against the US dollar, and it can be correlated with other currencies, and it can be paired with other currencies. However, there's still a jury out on whether or not the cryptocurrency is really currency. It's more of a digital asset. So let me just tell you really briefly what Ripple is and why I bought into it and what potentially may happen. So Ripple is one of the cryptocurrencies. Remember, there's over 1,000 cryptocurrencies. A lot of them are absolute probably crap, but there's some really good ones. And Ripple is one that's actually being utilized by the banking sector to speed up cross-border payments. If you've ever sent money or wired money internationally, it goes through something called the SWIFT code. And we controlled that. The United States controlled that all over the world. We were able to crush countries by cutting off their access to the SWIFT code. That since has been broken recently by China creating their own SWIFT type system. So now we are not the only player in the house. But the thing is, the problem with the SWIFT process or any process of moving money is the time it took, and number two is the amount of fees, the middlemen getting their cut every time. So Ripple is built on the blockchain. So Bitcoin was the granddaddy, which created the digital currency called Bitcoin. But under that Bitcoin is the actual technology called blockchain, and that's really the value here. So if you look at Ripple here back in, it looks like February of 2017, it was trading at well under 1 penny. And just in a matter of a short time, it shot up, pulled back, shot up again to a new high of 39 cents. And then it spent this whole time consolidating in a consolidation pattern since May. And you can see it's had a double top right here, and it's creating an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern. This double top here is bearish, but then since we have higher lows and mid-level, same level highs, what we have here is a resistance, a ceiling, and we have a pushing upward momentum on the Ripple currency itself. Now let me show you what happened just 2 days ago and the reason for it. This is really to be considered a long-term play. So this article came out, and it says American Express and Santander team up with Ripple for cross-border payments. So basically, these two are going to use cross-border payments to make sure it's efficient, effective, and fast. And by doing this, they're going to actually be able to compete to some degree in the crypto space. However, the crypto community is probably not a big fan of Ripple because Ripple stands for banking system, and we obviously do not like the banking system. I can just say I can't stand the banking system. I think it's a vile system, and it centralizes power in the hands of the oligarchs, the elite, and what happens then is we lose control. So the actual cryptocurrency puts the power back in our hands through decentralization of power and of money, really. So this is the thing, though. We don't know where the cryptocurrency space is going to take us. So I thought it was smart to invest in Ripple as a hedge just in case the banking system wins in this game and I have some kind of exposure to them. So, I bought in around 20 cents. I didn't buy it early. Fortunately, Bitcoin I bought early. Ripple is definitely in this process here at 20 cents. But yesterday it spiked up on the news all the way up to 27 cents. So that was quite a move. That was over a 30% move in one day on that position, or I should say from the couple days. It's since come down. It's hanging out right here at $22, or I'm sorry, 0.22 cents. So it's right here at 22 cents. But I think long term, Ripple might be a good play just to have in your portfolio, and just buy, I don't know, a couple $100 worth, money that you can afford to lose, because this again is an experimental world that we're living in with cryptocurrency. But I do think Ripple has some really good qualities to it for the banking system. And let's face it, a lot of the older people today are not going to want to get into cryptocurrency. They're going to look for the banking system to be involved. So I think there's a play here. Now let me show you, if you're new to cryptocurrency, how you can buy it. You can go to this is where I bought it. It's called Bitstamp. So if you go to bitstamp.net, you can set up an account right here, and you just basically go into register right here. And by the way, my video might be in the way, but you can register on Bitstamp, and then once you do that, you can link your bank account or a credit card, and you can go ahead and buy Ripple. And then I've left my Ripple in the account. However, you can move it to a secure wallet. Okay. So I wanted to share with you also, I'm going to be sharing more and more updates on cryptocurrencies and other things. If you're not already subscribed to Hijack Mind, go over to hijackmind.com and subscribe. I'm just going to give you the free book, The Science of Getting Rich. It just puts you on my mailing list, so I'm not going to bug you. It's private information, but anytime there's good information coming out and I'm putting videos up, one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to share my life's work on trading with you over time. So you're going to start to learn how to trade the markets if you're interested in that, and that will be free. So again, that's hijackmind.com. And then also, I'm working right here on our crypto space. So a partner and I are working to create a closed group of people that we will be educating on cryptocurrency, trading, and the like. And so this is something I'm putting together. So make sure you go onto the list at Hijack Mind so I can notify you. Right now I'm in beta testing with a few people. And then once we're ready to roll that out, I will let everybody know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little lesson there on Ripple. If you do have questions or anything like that, make sure you go below and let me know. Just go below and leave a comment, question, and I'll get back with you. Or you can go to Hijack Mind and contact me directly. Otherwise, I appreciate your time today. Have a fantastic and prosperous day, and we'll see you next time.